Okay, next let's answer this question. Summative exercise, page 77, number 3D. So as I said, right, if you have square root, okay, you have learnt, if you have square root of 4, it is actually 4 power of 1 over 2. Right, so if you have square root, always write it in the form of fraction, power of 1 over 2. Okay, so now we have square root of x plus 3. It is actually x plus 3 power of 1 over 2. Okay, so here, right, this one you cannot expand because this one, after you write in bracket form, okay, it is power of 1 over 2. You can only expand if the bracket is power of 1. Okay, so here you cannot expand. Once you cannot expand, you need to use product rule. Okay, so now let your function be let this function be u and this function be v. Okay, so your u function is x and your v function is right now x plus 3 power of 1 over 2. Okay, and one more thing, here you cannot use, okay, you cannot use, you understand, if you write in bracket form, it is power of 1 over 2. Okay, I explain already dalam video yang sebelum ini kan. Okay, kalau you ada constant, alright, like this. Okay, if you have a constant, you can take 5 times 4 become 20. And then you can use power rule. Okay, if you have this type of function, you cannot use power rule, you must use product rule. You cannot take 5 times 4x become 20x, cannot. Okay, so it's wrong. Okay, so now let's continue the next step. Okay, let's use the formula of product rule. Okay, copy u, differentiate v, plus copy v, differentiate u. Okay, so as I said, you can start from here. It's okay, no problem. Okay, because you have plus operation here. Alright, so dia tak ada effect. So I want to use u prime for du dx, and I want to use v prime for dv dx. Copy u, differentiate v, so v prime. Copy v, differentiate u, so u prime here. Okay, let's use the formula. So now I have u prime here. The result is 1. Why is it 1? Okay, so for those yang masih lagi confused, if you have any variable, okay, let's say 7x, the result is 7. So here, why is it the result is 1? Why? Because this one is actually x power of 1. Okay, and in front here got 1. So if you want to do differentiation, you take 1 times 1, right? Become 1. When you copy the variable here, variable x, and then the index there always decrease by 1. So 1 minus 1 become 0. So, and as I said, any base power of 0 is always 1, right? So that's why here you have x power of 0 is 1. That's why the result is 1. Okay, itu yang paling basic, kena betul-betul faham lah. Okay, kalau basic tak lepas, so dia akan bermasalah nanti. Okay, next. This one, function v, let it be v prime. Okay, this one you can use power rule. Okay, you can use power rule because you have constant in front here. Actually here got 1. Okay, use the basic formula of integration. Half times 1, multiply the index to the front, become half. Copy whatever function you have in the bracket. The index there always decrease by 1. Half minus 1 is negative half. And don't forget to differentiate the function in the bracket here. Okay, differentiation of x is 1. Differentiation of any constant is 0. Okay, I explain already dalam video yang sebelum ni kenapa dia 0. Okay, why is it 0? Okay, the constant there is 3, right? So if you differentiate, actually 3 here meaning 3x power of 0, because any base power of 0 is 1, right? So 3 times, this is 1 actually, 3 times 1 become 3. So dy by dx is, so how to differentiate? You take 0 multiply the index to the front. 0 times 3 becomes 0. That's why the result is 0. Okay. Okay, that's why here you have 1, but we didn't write 1 here. Okay, you understand here got 1. Okay, so I leave it like that. Okay, let's use the product rule formula. Okay, copy U, differentiate V, copy V, differentiate U. Okay, this formula. So since now I make Y as my subject, I can write dy by dx. Okay, and I always start from here. Okay, so you boleh mula dari mana-mana. I nak buat part ni dulu. Okay. Okay, you need to copy this and this. Right, so copy constant. Here you have 1. You don't have to write 1, so just copy this bracket. So right now, this why don't we write this in the form of square root? This one, okay. Square root x plus 3 is x plus 3 power of 1 over 2, right? Okay. Oh, before that, this one is in negative form. So, you have negative form there. You have like this, right? Okay, how to write in positive form? Bring down this bracket. So bila kita bawa turun bracket sahaja. So 2 ni memang dia dah di bawah tau. So jadi 1 over 2 square root x plus 3. Dia jadi macam tu. So ini sebenarnya adalah 1 over 2 square root x plus 3. Okay. So next. Okay, this one and this one copy already. Next, let's copy this and this. Right? Copy U, differentiate V. Copy U, differentiate V. Okay, so now you see the operation here plus positive, so just plus. Okay, you have x and this. Okay, let's solve this. Okay, ini kalau nak solve dia, nak senang, dia buat je macam ni. Ambil yang bawah ni. Okay, cara dia, you ambil ni darab dengan ni. Okay, sekarang you ada square root x plus 3 times, okay, times this one. This one I write 2 in front here and I write this because it's times, right? Okay, so you can write like this. And this one is actually power of half, right? So this one you can simplify. Index ni, this one the same function, right? So the same function and the index there. What happens to the index there? Half plus half lah. Jadi apa? Jadi 1. So dia jadi 2 x plus 3 plus x times 1 is x over. Jangan lupa ni, bawah ni salin balik. Okay, result dia 2x plus 6 plus x over 2 square root x plus 3. Okay. Finally, 3x plus 6 over 2 square root x plus 3. Okay, this one cuba tengok. Belum habis lagi. Why? Selagi boleh simplify, you simplify. I mean factorize it. Okay. 3 and 6 you can take out 3. Become x plus 2 in 3 times x, 3x, 3 times 2, 6 over 2 square root x plus 3, done. Okay, so now dah tak boleh nak simplify dah. So that's the final answer. Okay? Okay.